Why do you think men? Okay, do you think body count even matters though?
I
Like, in a
honestly
straight
don't,
one.
to be honest. I don't.
Why you say that?
Because, like, it's a past.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's a past. Like, we're going to the future. Why are we thinking about what happened before?
Okay, fair enough. What do you think? Does body count even matter?
I think it depends on the person. I feel like I'm always gonna come up with it.
Depends, boy.
No.
That word, we have to.
I know.
We get rid of that word.
No.
Depends, and I
Wait,
feel like.
can you hear me out? Can you hear me out?
Go on,
Because, like, for example, if you're Muslim or if you're Christian or if you come from an Abrahamic faith, then of course that probably does matter for you. Like, if your values come from your faith and your religion, then your body count, someone's body count is gonna matter because, you know, that's part of the religion. Or it could just like go boil down to like, yeah, what you think about body count. So yeah, it can matter, and for some people it doesn't.
Okay, what do you think?
Yeah, it's a mixture. I think I feel like I wouldn't necessarily ask, but you can kind of gauge if a guy's like slept around a lot, like if he's been in relationships long term or short term. But ultimately, I wouldn't ask. Don't really care that much, but you can kind of gauge it. So yes and no.
Okay, what about you?
Different for men and women. For women, we sleep with men that most normal women sleep with men that they actually like, that we have emotion towards, and we get emotionally attached after. So if we're actually going to sleep with a man, we usually like him, whereas a man can just sleep with a woman because they just want to have a good time. They might not even find her that attractive. And with women, there's a lot of trauma that comes along with it. The more men that we sleep with, more baggage, and men just don't like it. Like, they prefer purer women. And like we said with men, more experience, the better it is for women. Men can just have sex and not feel anything.
Interesting.
Is that true, by the way?
What's that gone?
Like, men can have sex and just not feel like they feel anything.
Absolutely.
For real? Oh.
Absolutely. I'm sorry to break
That's
the news.
crazy, you know. It's so annoying.
It's real. Like, a guy, and this is another thing, yeah, and I know women hate to hear this, but like a man can love his woman and still sleep with another woman. And still love his woman.
And I feel like that's just selfish. Don't love me.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just letting you lot know how men work.
Yeah, I know
Do you get what I'm saying? Press 1 in the chat if you agree. Press 2 if you don't agree, innit? Like, but hit the like button anyway. But yeah, so flipping, like, bruh, like, yeah. And the funny thing is, have you lot noticed that sometimes a guy will have a really pretty girlfriend and cheat with a girl that's butters?
What is that?
It's just,
Like,
it's just being a guy. It's just having a willy.
It's just
Like,
having no discipline. It's having no discipline.
I agree. It's a discipline aspect. I do agree with that, but.
Because
like, no, I'm not saying that all men are gonna do it. I'm just saying there are instances where you will see a guy and you'll be like, "Why did you sleep with that girl?" And he'll be like, "Oh, because just I like this on her." Like, that was it, and she was up for doing it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so how do you lot feel about that?
I think it's disgusting, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's just like, I mean, you got something at home.
Yeah, but this is the thing. It's
you got
easy
something
for...
at home, and then you're... Because I'm not talking about if you're single. If you're single, do whatever the hell you want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, if you got a girl at home, and then you're going... Like, let's say your girl's a 10, and then you're going for like a 2. It doesn't really make... Like, what are you risking? Like, really?
Go on.
Do you know what? A certain kind of man can get away with that, and the woman will not leave because it could be...
Trust.
Like, how good he is in bed... How good he is in bed, his money, or something that the woman values on the man. He knows that she's not going, and
that's the problem.
Some men and women, they have kind of like, not agreements, but they have those discussions. But it's only a certain kind of man that can get away with that. And I've
Chads
learned,
and Tyrones.
Yes,
the Chads and Tyrones.
Like the past year, I've learned a lot, and I have learned that men can sleep with other women, have a girlfriend, or even, you know, and still love her and have no feeling towards women just because they want. So I have learned to accept that some men will do that, and I just know that now. And
so, okay, since you have that knowledge, yeah, would you accept that in your own life? Like, if you had the guy that was perfect, provided for you, protected you. Like, you didn't have to worry about nothing. He had good genetics as well. The kids are gonna come out looking like models, Like, but every now and again, You don't know for sure, but you got a good inkling that he's probably sleeping with other random chicks that he doesn't care about, but he's doing it.
Hell no.
What do you say?
No.
What do you say?
Hell to the no.
Do you think? Oh yeah, Bex. What do you think?
See, I don't know if I've been brainwashed or what, but like,
King's Court. Hit the like button. We brainwashing over here.
Literally.
but, I feel like if it was a man who was like really up there and everything, as long as I've not been proposed to and we're not like married, then, and I don't really know about it, like what can I do? And I know that top men, I know most of them do it. Like, it sounds quite sad, but it's just that I know that they do it. And at the end of the day, you can leave. This is the way I see it. You can leave, go for someone else. And when men get the opportunity, they're most likely going to do it in certain situations. So you can leave, and then you might get the same thing again with a man who is more average. So it does sound sad, but I think that's what a lot of them do. The top tier men. If you don't want that, don't go for a top tier man.
The rest of the girls, do you lot agree
I
with what
disagree.
she's saying?
I disagree.
All right, one at a time.
I've spoken a lot, so let someone else.
I think I've been brainwashed.
Yeah, I just, and like, this is not directed to you because I think a lot of women would say, but I just think it's so deep rooted into how much you love yourself. Because I would much rather be alone and happy by myself than be with someone that is cheating on me. And especially if we don't have children, we're not married, why would I stay? Do you know how many, like...
If you had children, would you stay?
Okay, if I had children, I hope I wouldn't stay. But also I don't have children, so I can't comment completely on what I would do. But I do think that a lot of that stems down to, like, your own self-love, like, your own...
But I'm just we've already discussed, well, you may not agree, but I've already outlined that, like, a guy could sleep with somebody else and still be in love with you and still protect and provide for you.
Yeah, but I'm not saying
So you would leave that to go back to the streets.
Yeah, but listen, I'm not saying that, but it's not the streets.
It's not the streets.
I'm at home and I'm at home.
Where are you going? So when you step out the door, where are you going to?
My car.
but between the car and that door, where is it? It's the street. Blood.
And even if I
and
had
then when you step out the car, you're going back on the street again, bruv.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I would much rather be alone and happy.
You won't be happy. That's the whole
No,
point.
but you can be happy. You can be happy alone. Like, you
women don't want to be on their own, bruv. Women are not. You're not like. It's not in your. It's just not how women want to live their lives on the whole. There's exceptions, yeah. But really and truly, do you think like old women now that are alone, yeah? Do you think that's the kind of life they really want to live?
No way.
No,
alone. Think about alone.
No, but
four walls, cold house on your own.
Being alone,
Christmas on your own.
Stop. Being alone does not
New
equal
Year's on your own.
You're not
being alone doesn't equal being lonely.
Huh?
That's two different things. Being alone and being lonely are two different things.
You'll be alone. But you'll be alone. Yeah, I agree with you. But we're talking about alone. You said happy and alone, so we're saying no man there. Yeah. So boom, you left the guy because he slept with some random junge.
No, but that's not what you said. You said that he was sleeping as in more than once, like in and out with another woman.
No, women. I said women. So like just randoms.
No.
Not every now and again. Not like on a regular thing.
That's so disrespectful. It's not like
it's not. But you know why? Do you know? Yeah, but this is the thing. This is the whole point of why I'm even asking that. He is doing everything for you. Like he works. He does everything. Like you don't even know 100%, but you have an inkling that he's probably stepping out. Do you get what I'm saying? But as far as you know, your bills are paid. He takes care of you. Dates, holiday, life is patterned, bruv. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And you're saying you'd step out and you'd be more happier alone.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm gonna break this down a little bit. First of all, I feel like all the stuff you said are quite materialistic in terms of he's paying my bills, taking me on holiday.
But this is the point. It's protection and provision. That's what. It's not really so much about the materialism thing. It's the aspect of that he loves you so much that he would look after you and make sure your life is patterned.
He doesn't love me so much if he's not loving me in the way I want to be loved, which is not to be cheated on.
Period.
So it's different. Like, and I'm not saying I would have this, but it's different if he's gone on a guy's holiday, he's slept with a girl, he's never got her number, don't even know her name, come back, and that's the end of that.
You could have done that here as well.
I'm not saying that I would have that, but I'm saying that that's slightly different to consistently.
So
in
it's
and
all
out
right if he does it in a different time
No,
zone.
I never said it was okay.
Did you not hear what she said?
I never said it was okay. I said it's different, but to be consistently in and out of this, that means that that means that you're not loving me the way that I need to be loved, and so I'm not staying for that love.
Yeah, he would be loving you. Look, listen, you've been with him for an amount of time, yeah. So you and he's loved you in a way that made you feel like, yeah, I'm with him now, yeah.
Yeah.
Say that and stay consistent. Everything that he's doing is consistent. He hasn't changed,
but he's cheating on me.
Stepped out.
Yeah, so you're not. So now, from when you stepped out, you aren't loving me how
What if it was just like 3 times a year?
That is not good enough.
And the only thing, sorry, just quickly, then, is that if we now agree to open the relationship, that's a bit different because
What, you sleep with next man? Raw.
I'm not saying I would
look
do
at how
that.
quickly you changed your.
No, but she said open
No,
relationship.
I'm
so
not
that's
saying I would
open
do
for
that,
both
but
ways,
obviously, yeah, it is. So obviously, if we've now opened our relationship, we've come to a mutual agreement that this is what you can do, this is what I can do, and we're both being loved in the way that we want to be loved. But the fact that I'm over here, like,
the guy's not going to be open to you smashing next man. It's not. That's unrealistic bars.
Well, then that man just isn't for me personally, because you can't.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
No,
I'm
I know,
just giving you an example.
I'm
of
just
something.
saying, if they don't, ladies, if the man, if not, or the woman, or the person,
Stop brainwashing them women.
No,
Right,
listen.
ladies. I'm the only one that's allowed to brainwash here.
Love is how you perceive love. So if you are okay with him providing for you, taking you on holiday, and stepping out every now and again, then you do you. But the love I want doesn't acquire that. That's not in my concept of love.
What? Okay. Would you agree that a lot of high value men probably step out on their wives?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but that's not just high value men. That's just men in general.
You think men in general step?
No, see, I don't think so.
See, this is what I'm saying. You've got this view. You've got a view of men.
Women.
There's a lot of men that cannot get box.
Yeah, but if they could, would they not?
Huh?
If they could, would they not?
We don't know because they don't get any, so we don't know.
Because they try and fail.
When you say high value, what do you mean, Chad and Tyrone?
Let's say he's a Chad and Tyrone and he's got money, because there's guys like that.
Yeah, of course.
And a lot of times women focus on those guys. Michael B. Jordan types, the Idris Elba, blah, blah, blah. Like, even Will Smith. What is it? It came out that Jada Pinkett slept with August Alsina.
Yeah.
Bro, what, do you lot think Will Smith didn't sleep with other women?
Oh, absolutely.
But they have an open relationship.
They have an open relationship, though.
So there you go. They've mutually explained
Then
that
if it
to
was
each other.
but this is the thing. Like, it was such a big thing when Jada slept with August
Yeah, that's
Alsina.
because
It was
of
a
society.
big
Exactly.
Yeah, but this is the thing.
And
It's
'cause
just
he was
like,
young as hell.
well, this
I
is the
know,
thing.
yeah.
Like, most guys in that position, even Kevin Hart, when Kevin Hart stepped out on his wife a long time ago,
So
that
many
was,
times as well.
bro, like, this is no new thing. And really and truly, men have been doing this since the beginning of time. If you're a man in a position of power, you're gonna have more than one woman, but you might have your queen there that you have kids with, and blah blah blah. She's in the castle and da 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 da. She's patterned. She ain't got to worry about nothing. But the maid? You get me?
This just makes
the
me wanna-
handmaid. She got back in that.
This makes me want to be single forever.
No,
No,
seriously,
it's not. No. But I'm not saying all men will do that, because
Yeah, it's
there's
not
men.
That
But
won't.
but the thing is that, like, there's a thing called hypergamy. Most women want to get with a guy, the best guy that they can get. Right? There's consequences that come along with that.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Because most chicks don't want an average guy. Come on. Why would you? You get all these guys hollering at you all the time. Like, why am I going to get, the first average guy that comes on, I'm going to wife down with him? Why? You know what I'm saying? You're always looking to see, there might be a better option over there if I go West End instead of Shoreditch. Because Shoreditch is always the same kind of guys. I'm going to go West End this time, bruv. Yeah, now I'm going to go Miami, bruv.
I'm dead.
Do you know what I think the problem is, though? I feel like men forget that women are emotional creatures. So when you're doing this whole cheating thing, it's not, you guys may think, it's just the pounding, whatever. But then it's the whole sneaky aspect. We're emotional. So when you're doing things behind our back, we can sense something. And then we're getting paranoid. And then you're like calling your girlfriends or your day ones. And you're like, oh my God, I think he's doing this. So it's not just men
What's the
going out
telltale
there.
signs of a guy cheating? I need to know this.
Look at
Why would he tell you?
Why would he tell you?
No, but you can there's a
I thought we having a
mixture.
conversation, man.
There's like a mixture of things. I'll say the bait ones, like, okay, you might be like sitting there with your phone just like
Face down.
Face down.
Right.
Or when it cools, you're just like really shifty about it. So then already, boom, something's going on. Whether the woman checks it or not, that's another thing. But that's like paranoia in her head because we're emotional creatures. Then the thought of you talking to another woman, that woman is also an emotional creature. So even though you don't have an attachment to her, she thinks somehow that you're attached to her. So then now it's this catty thing where it's like, well, you're sleeping with this woman. She probably likes you more than you like her. And then it's like, it just makes you
That's
feel...
just like crazy women think, really.
No, it's not crazy. It's emotional. And that's what it causes when guys just think, oh, I'm just doing this for sport or because he down there is like, you know, happy. But it really causes like an emotional turmoil to women. So that's where the clash is. So it can never just be, like you said as well, open relationship. If you talk about it and say, you know what, yeah, I am going to have these urges. Maybe it could be one or whatever, which is weird. But
how many extra women would you allow your high value man to have on the side?
Allow, you know, that's wild.
What if he came? No. What if he came to you on a real one and said, "Look, babes, look, like you know me, King Riches, like get me
Jeez.
high value, innit? Calm,
Mad.
yeah, like your life's patterned, innit? Like, but I got urges, innit? Like I love you and everything, I love you, but I need to smash another box. I need to.
Can we do it together?
Oh, yeah. Come. What? Oh, yeah. What? Bring her. You can recruit. So, what? Would you give that as an option to the guy?
Yeah, but not because he said he like wants to smash another box. Just because.
No, he was saying in a more smoother way than that. I'm just being vulgar, innit?
No, but I'd only do it because I want to do it, not because it's something that. Like he wants to smash someone else. Does that make sense?
So we
both have to be like on the same page.
Okay. Would the rest of you lot be down for doing that?
I would never with a woman. No, it's not for me.
You're like, no, honey.
Definitely not for me. I'd rather him do it without.